Another long day spent sitting at a desk, slouching on the couch, or even standing for hours without much movement. By the end of it, your body feels stiff, your back aches, and your muscles are begging for relief. The reality is, our daily routines can leave us feeling locked up, like a rusty hinge that just won't budge. But what if I told you that in just 15 minutes a day, you could start undoing years of this built-up tension? Stick with me, because by the time you're done with these 5 powerful stretches, your body will feel refreshed, and your aches will begin to melt away. And trust me, you'll want to stick around until the end because my favourite stretch is not only effective, it feels like a little slice of heaven. Let's get moving. Cat-cow. Let's kick things off with a classic that your spine will thank you for, the cat-cow stretch. This isn't just a yoga favourite, it's like hitting the refresh button for your back, shoulders and neck. If you're constantly hunched over a desk or glued to your phone, your spine's crying out for some love. The cat-cow is a dynamic movement that eases that tension, boosts spinal flexibility, and helps you stand a little taller. Here's how you do it. Start on all fours, your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Inhale deeply, arch your back, lift your head, and push your tailbone toward the ceiling. Then exhale, round your spine like a stretching cat, and tuck your chin to your chest. That's it. Repeat this gentle flow 10 to 15 times, syncing your breath with the movement. This isn't just a stretch, it's a mini reset for your posture and spine. Quick tip: keep the movement smooth and controlled. No need to go overboard. This is about relief, not a circus act. Now that we've warmed up your spine, let's open up those tight hips with the next stretch. Ready? Butterfly stretch. Now let's loosen up those hips and inner thighs with a timeless move, the butterfly stretch. Think of this one as the ultimate antidote to stiff hips and tight groin muscles, whether you've been sitting all day or crushing your workouts. Here's why this stretch is a game changer. Tight hips can mess up your posture, make everyday tasks like bending down a chore, and even put you at risk of injuries. The butterfly stretch opens up your hips, improves lower back flexibility, and can even help with movements like deadlifts or squats. Here's how to do it. Sit on the floor with your legs extended. Bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet together. Hold your feet with your hands and let your knees gently fall toward the floor. Lean forward slightly for a deeper stretch, keeping your back straight. Hold this position for 30 seconds to a minute. Feel that stretch in your inner thighs? Pro tip: don't force your knees down. This isn't a contest. Let gravity do the work while you relax into it. Feeling the tension melt away? Good, because the next stretch will wake up your spine and hips in a way that feels like an energizing morning hug. Supine twist. Next up is the supine twist, your ultimate weapon against morning stiffness and post-workout tension. This one is all about gently unlocking your spine, opening up your shoulders, and giving your hips some much-needed relief. Imagine waking up, feeling tight and creaky, then lying back into this twist and instantly melting into comfort. That's the magic of this stretch. It's like hitting snooze on tension. Here's how to do it. Lie flat on your back with your arms stretched out in a T shape. Bend your knees and pull them up toward your chest. Slowly lower your knees to one side, letting them hover just above or rest on the floor. Turn your head to the opposite side for a deeper stretch, keeping both shoulders firmly planted on the ground. Hold this position for 30 seconds to 1 minute, then switch sides. Pro tip: resist the urge to let your opposite shoulder lift off the ground. It's all about that grounded, intentional twist. Move slow, breathe deep, and let your body settle into the stretch. By the end, your back will feel looser, your hips more mobile, and your whole body a little more aligned. Now that we've got your spine singing, it's time to show those legs some love with a stretch that will keep you on your toes. Calf stretch. Let's talk about your legs, specifically your calves. Whether you're a runner, a walker, or someone who spends hours on their feet, your calves are working overtime, and it's time to give them a little TLC with the calf stretch. Tight calves aren't just uncomfortable, they can mess up your stride, limit ankle mobility, and even lead to injuries like Achilles tendonitis. This stretch keeps your legs loose and ready for action, from casual strolls to intense workouts. Here's how to do it. Stand facing a wall with one foot forward and the other extended back. Place your hands on the wall and bend your front knee, keeping your back leg straight and your heel firmly on the ground. Lean into the stretch until you feel it in your back calf. Hold for 30 seconds to 1 minute, then switch legs. Find a step or ledge and place the ball of one foot on the edge. Slowly lower your heel below the step level until you feel a stretch in your calf. Hold for 30 seconds to 1 minute, then switch legs. Pro tip: no bouncing. Static holds are the key here. Keep your movements controlled to avoid straining your muscles. By the time you finish, your calves will feel refreshed, your ankle mobility will improve, and you'll be ready to tackle any activity with ease. Now let's round things off with a stretch that's as calming as it is restorative. Child's pose. Now it's time to wind things down with a stretch that feels like a warm hug for your body. This yoga classic isn't just about relaxation. It's a powerhouse for relieving tension in your back, hips, and thighs. After a long day of sitting, standing, or even smashing through a tough workout, child's pose gently decompresses your spine, opens up tight hips, and stretches your legs, leaving you feeling grounded and restored. Here's how to do it. Start on your hands and knees on a mat. Sit your hips back toward your heels, letting your chest lower toward the floor. Stretch your arms out in front of you, palms down, and rest your forehead on the mat. Breathe deeply, feeling your back and hips gently release with each exhale. Hold this position for 30 seconds to 1 minute, or longer if you need it. Pro tip: if you feel any discomfort in your knees, widen your stance slightly for a more comfortable position. Focus on relaxing your shoulders. Imagine them melting toward the floor. This isn't just a stretch, it's a moment of calm amidst the chaos. Let the stress of the day melt away as you sink deeper into the pose. Now that your body is loose and your mind is refreshed, let's wrap this up with some final thoughts to help you carry these good vibes into your daily routine. And just like that, you've completed 5 stretches to relieve years of tension, all in under 15 minutes. Building a daily stretching habit isn't just about immediate relief. It's an investment in your long-term mobility, posture, and well-being. Whether countering hours at a desk, recovering from a workout, or starting your day refreshed, these stretches have you covered. Incorporate them into your routine, 2 to 3 sets each, holding for 30 seconds to 1 minute, and always listen to your body. Found this helpful? Share it with someone who could use some relief from daily aches and stiffness. Take a deep breath, smile, and carry this energy forward. Your body deserves it. See you next time.